6,
But what
24.
Are you doing math? What are you?
No, I'm picking Powerball numbers. The jackpot's really big right now, and I thought if we won, we could finally afford that $1 million quartet that everybody's been talking about.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
So that's actually a show coming to Walton Arts Center, and we're interviewing them today.
So we don't need money?
Don't even need $1 million.
Well, just in case.
Stay with us. Find out what we do need later.
Like the moves that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey! Oh man, if Autumn came and told me, son.
All right, welcome in, Later with Jason Suel. Glad you are tuned in on your Saturday night or whatever night it is, wherever you're tuning in from on the World Wide Web.
From
Thanks for
outer
being
space.
Here. From outer space.
I hear they watch this on the International Space Station.
Well, hello, International Space
Yeah.
Station. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
You're our #1 fans, according to Bo. Seasons are changing, man.
They are.
It's like festive time. It's
It
like
is.
that time of year. Nutmeg, spice is in the air.
See, yeah, it's cinnamon, clove, nutmeg. It's in everything. You can't. It's like glitter.
Yeah,
You can't get
you
rid
can't
of
get
it.
rid of
yeah,
it.
It seems like a good idea at the time, and then you're just like, oh, God,
I know.
cinnamon, clove.
Do you have like a favorite holiday drink that you like to have around this time of year? I mean, I know a lot of people.
Bourbon.
Yes.
I mean, a hot toddy, man. It's
Man
like
after
you
my own
can't have a
heart.
good hot toddy in the summer. You can have it right now.
Yes.
Like when the leaves are falling and you've got like lo-fi beats to sip whiskey and relax to on the YouTubes.
Yes.
And you're just like watching them leaves and sip.
Okay, can we talk about lo-fi beats for a second?
Yeah.
Because lo-fi beats are my jam. I put them on all the time, and my family is annoyed with me. They're
Oh,
like,
they'll
"What
come
is
around.
this?"
They'll come around.
Right. What is that? Maybe for our viewing audience, they don't know. You're a
Just
DJ.
chill jams, man.
Yeah.
When you don't want to hear lyrics, you don't want to hear someone screaming, you just want to like vibe out and reset the day out of your mind.
Yes.
Lo-fi beats.
Lo-fi beats is the way to go.
It is.
You play any lo-fi beats at Pinpoint?
All the time.
Yeah.
Mainly when I'm cleaning. So I don't want to put my guests to sleep.
So
but
you just speaking of things you just put to sleep, you just put to rest the Halloween
I did.
Nightmare
on Block Street. But now it's time for the Pinpoint Holiday Special.
Ah!
Yeah, it's
Tell me more about that.
Christmas at Pinpoint. It's in full swing. November 11th, we open back up, everybody. It's like a magic trick. We're only closed for about a week and a half.
Yeah.
And then it's rapid fire, clean up, set up, break down, set up again, clean up, put it up. Christmas time.
Christmas time.
And it's Lights of the Ozarks is November 18th.
Yeah.
So, we wanted to get ahead of that. And it's Christmas time in Fayetteville. So,
Christmas time in Fayetteville.
It's a
I
new
know.
thing that Saturday Night Live will do.
Yes, it certainly is. Speaking of new things that are going to happen, we got a great show lined up for you. It's brand new tonight. We're welcoming in Brandon from the show $1 Million Quartet, which you can see at the Walton Arts Center this holiday season. Can't wait to talk to him. $1 Million Quartet, obviously it's some really well-known performers, right? Elvis is part of that, Johnny Cash, I think, Jerry Lee
How old
Lewis,
is the
late
show?
Jerry Lee Lewis. It's $1 Million Quartet, the original show has
Yeah.
been around for a while. This one is the holiday
You'd
special.
think by this point, adjusted for inflation, it'd be like $1 billion quartet.
That is the truth.
Yeah.
Inflation through the roof. Speaking of things that are through the roof, Ashton Barbary's career is through the roof. She's joining us with a music video, very special music video from Ashton for this show. And then down there at our chef's table, we've got the man, the myth, the legend, Chef Vince Penalto joining us with something fun. What are we going to be putting together down there, Vince?
We're going to be playing with puff today.
Playing with puff.
Ooh, phyllo pastry.
Oh, I like it.
I like it.
I like you desserty. Sounds good. It's all wrapped into this episode, so stick around. We got all that fun happening later. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Coming in December to Walton Arts Center is the show $1 Million Quartet. They've been here before, but this time it's a holiday celebration. Brandon joining us now. Brandon Follett, part of the cast. Thanks for joining us, man. We appreciate your time.
Of course. Happy to be here.
Yes. So for folks who've not seen $1 Million Quartet or this show, this particular iteration, what can audience members expect in this one?
So I think it's everything that the name implies. It's the $1 Million Quartet at Christmas. So you're getting that rockabilly from those main four guys with the context of Christmas and some songs from Christmas and some other songs you might want to hear from those guys. So yeah, it's a great holiday special for the family and everybody to get excited for the holidays.
For sure. Well, who are those four guys? Why don't you say, maybe our audience isn't familiar?
Of course. The $1 Million Quartet is this iconic picture taken in 1956 at Sun Records Studio in Memphis. And it's a picture of Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, Carl Perkins, and the guy I play, which is Jerry Lee Lewis.
Right.
All greats.
Yeah, I mean, what an iconic group of people. What is it like for you to put that up on its feet every night when you're doing this show?
Yeah, I've been playing the role in the show proper, $1 Million Quartet, since 2016, off and on. It's kind of humbling, I'd say, is the first feeling I get, because it is an iconic person that you have to portray, and you want to do it well. And it's also just very, very fun. I mean, these guys were just showmans to the nth degree. So what you get to do on stage is just have the best time of your life as a rock star. So I love it. It's a great time.
Bo, my co-host, you're familiar with that, right? Having the best time of your life as a rock star?
That's most of my life story. But I did have one question for you in particular. How much shaking is going on during this show?
That's a great question. You know, the appropriate amount, and then sometimes we get carried away. So it gets to the point where...
Would it be a whole lot of shaking at some point?
A whole lot of shaking would be apt. Yeah,
Okay.
that's probably the right amount. A whole lot.
Yeah, whole lot of shaking. So you play the iconic Jerry Lee Lewis, and we just lost him. What is it like to kind of like, I don't know, bring his legacy to the forefront when you're on stage portraying this kind of icon in our culture?
Yeah, I'm trying not to get too, intense about that mindset, because it is very recent. It was, I think, a week ago, Saturday.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to get too caught up in the heft of what that means to me.
Sure.
But it does mean a lot, and I am very grateful that this is happening at this time, that we get to honor their life and their legacy. And I know for the people that are fans, they're going to want, to get a piece of this iconic person back. So I mean, yes, it's huge, and his legacy is untouchable. He actually, I have a wonderful quote for you if you want to hear it.
Yeah, sure.
He said in this documentary in 1989, something I'm going to paraphrase a little bit, but something to the effect of, "People seem to only remember you when you're dead. That's why I keep holding on." And he did he lived to 87, which is, for these guys, that's incredible.
Absolutely. And we get to kind of see you portray this icon, and that's going to be a thrill. Is there a moment in the show that you particularly look forward to every performance? Maybe it's not even something you do. Maybe it is. Maybe it's something some of your cast members do. What's that moment that you're like, oh, this is it?
Oh, there's so many. You know what? It's a lot of the songs. There's a few songs that we get to do that I just look forward to. One of them that I think is probably lesser known is a song that Carl Perkins did called Cotton Top. And it just rocks. It like really just gets the people going. And it's one of those moments in the show that's kind of like, oh, wow, it's not a boom chugga. It's like a totally different thing that like you can feel like the energy go, whoa, there's something going on here.
Yeah.
There's some gospel numbers that get the energy really up, that it's really exhilarating. So anything that really just like gets me excited on stage, I know is going to get the audience really excited too.
Yeah,
so that's really fun.
We can sense that passion from you as well. Any holiday tunes that we should look forward to hearing these iconic four perform in this show?
Absolutely. I mean, it's all the ones you would expect. Any of the Rockin' Around the Christmas Trees, Jingle Bell Rocks, Some ones you might not have been as familiar with that are also wonderful, but pretty much anyone's on your list, we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Some of the religious ones as well. We're gonna do some God Rest You Merry Gentlemen, some other, just awesome tunes that exactly what you would want to hear these guys do, and then a few that maybe you'd be like, oh really, they're gonna do that one, and then we make it rock.
And you make it rock. Of course you do, that rockabilly style. And our Northwest Arkansas audience, you can see this show. It's coming to Walton Arts Center December 2nd and 3rd. There are evening performances. There's even a matinee performance on the December the 3rd date. Tickets are on sale right now, so check out the Walton Arts Center website for that. Brandon, again, thank you so much for taking the time to join us. We're looking forward to seeing you on stage here in Fayetteville.
My pleasure. We're excited to come.
Yeah, awesome. Well, stay with us. We'll have more happening later.
Celebrating 10 seasons all year long on Later with Jason Suel. Our musical guest brought to you by Walton Arts Center. Walton Arts Center, presenting the West Street Live series.
Wasn't the typical way, but at the end of the day, I'm glad I didn't stay. And I hope you find the one I want you to see in him what you couldn't find in me. And I never will forget. Do you remember me? 'Cause I remember you. I'm starting over, falling, I'm sent through the ceiling. Can you tell me again? I don't know if I believe it. We're moving forward, no longer just treading water. Can you feel me when I'm holding you? Do you believe it? With you I have found what was lost for so long. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I'm letting you take the lead. Our future's all I see. And I found just what I wanted. The light you shine upon my heart, it captures me. And we're just getting started. The space I share with you will grow and set me free. I'm starting over, falling, I'm sent through the ceiling. Can you tell me again? I don't know if I believe it. We're moving forward, no longer just treading water. Can you feel me when I'm holding you? Do you believe it? With you I have found what was lost for so long. Baby, I'm a little bit lost. We're all a little bit crazy, but don't try to say it's wrong. The love you have completes me. We're getting older, falling, I'm sent through the ceiling. Can you tell me again? I don't know if I believe it. We're moving forward, no longer just treading water. Can you feel me when I'm holding you? Do you believe it? With you I have found what was lost for so long.
Oh, we're back here at the chef's table. Chef Vince Pinalto joining us. We love it when you're on,
How
Vince.
are you guys doing today?
Look at all the
Great,
sweet
now that you're
stuff.
here.
Yeah.
Hey, it's fall.
What's happening? Yeah,
It's fall.
is. What are we doing?
So
Pears.
It's pear season.
Pear season.
Pears and apples are for fall, and Thanksgiving's right around.
That's right.
is.
So what I wanted to do today is that box of puff pastries have been sitting in your freezer
Yes.
forever, and
Yeah.
you're like, you just
Literally
keep
have
pushing
one.
it to the back.
Yes.
Like, what am I gonna do with
What
these?
do you
Yeah.
do with this thing? So I'm
Yeah.
going to show you one real quick, easy trick. So this is what happens whenever someone says, "Hey Vince, I got to."
I got a
I need-
TV show
I need to
slot
do-
and I need a chef to come in. What do you have? You
What do I
pull out
gotta do?
that box of puff
You'd be
pastry.
surprised. It's like, can you give me a dessert by this afternoon? I
Yeah.
was like, I can do it for you. So what I've done, this is literally just a sheet of that puff pastry.
Right.
I poached
Okay.
the pears in syrup with,
Yeah, what is poaching the pears?
You go
mean?
out and
went to
hunt them against their will.
we're going to take some sugar and water.
Okay.
I take a bottle of wine,
No, is that how they're?
and what-
You take a bottle of wine, you
Red
drink
looking?
it, and then you
Drink
continue
half of
with the
it.
cooking.
but the red color on these guys came from hibiscus flowers.
Okay.
So hibiscus gives like a tart, kind
Mm-hmm.
of that cranberry tart thing, but it's really, and also it's beautiful color.
It's so beautiful.
I just
It's not what I think of when I think of pear, so
Right.
it's striking.
Yeah. And so poach them for like maybe an hour, very low, just till they get barely cooked through. Then I have some pastry cream here that we're going to add to this. So this is a poached pear puff tart.
It's a lot of work
lot
to
of
start
pea.
with pea.
Okay. So it's real quick and easy. You can take a knife, or I've got a pastry wheel here, and we're just going to cut
Take your
lines.
favorite pastry wheel, ladies and
Take
Yeah.
your
gentlemen.
just the one that you've got. Again, it's another
It's probably
thing
at the
that's in your
back.
drawer that's
Yeah. I
been
mean,
You could
pushed.
probably use a pizza cutter.
You could use a pizza
Yeah.
cutter,
I think a lot of people have one of those.
and we're going to go on both sides, right?
Well, I cut my pizza with scissors now.
Do you?
Yeah.
A lot. In
What?
Italy, they do.
In
Italy, they do.
Get you some kitchen shears, and then you're not like going. "Rrr, rrr, rrr."
I spent the summer in Italy, and that's exactly what
I know. I
happens,
watched
so.
it on Instagram. I was very jealous.
All right, so we have both sides that are kind of cut, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like a
Now-
rib cage.
It's
It
going to look.
does.
It's going
And
to look
you've been-
more like a rib cage when we get finished here.
Yeah, you've been doing all that Halloween.
Everything's
thing, Halloween
Halloween
on
in
the
my head
brain.
right now.
Right.
Now you can easily shift over to Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Yeah.
So we're just going to and so this is pastry
Goop
cream
it in the middle.
Yep, big old group. Don't
You made this
be
yourself?
just. I
Yes?
made this, but you can get that.
I'll take this.
I knew what Bo was going to do with
Gonna
that.
just eat it. Oh, there you go.
But like that, you can get pie filling,
Uh-huh.
in the store, and do it to the directions of there.
Yep.
And then we're just gonna
Oh,
line these up
good.
down in the middle.
Okay, so it's all about the middle, it looks like,
yeah,
what you're doing.
because we're gonna wrap this around. So, and Bo is not wrong. It's gonna look like a big old rib cage.
Yeah, it does.
A
already.
big, delicious rib cage.
Yeah. This is the
Oh,
guts of
good.
it.
And you're just gonna kind of do a semi braid,
Okay.
a crisscross or
Look at that.
whatever you want to do. I mean, how
How easy is
easy
that?
is this, right?
Like,
But you know,
seriously.
ladies
Getting
and
this?
gentlemen, it looks so. Chef Vince makes this look easy, and I know if we were trying
I
to do
know.
this, it'd take
3
us
hours later.
Yeah, 7 days.
That's when you have to make the puff yourself.
Right.
Oh gosh, too much
See
butter.
how? I mean, it's literally just sitting there like that to make. Now this is the pastry chef part, right?
Okay,
So
all
we're gonna
right.
take an egg, whole egg. No, I'm not gonna do that.
You pop it on your head.
Look at that skill.
And use a pastry brush, and we're just gonna use the whole egg
Egg wash.
and give it an egg wash. Yeah. So egg white, what does it do? Do you know?
It gets in the way of the yolk.
Egg white gives it a shine, makes
Gotcha.
it real shiny,
Okay.
right? But the egg yolk makes it brown.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
right.
So
And
when
together.
and together, I get the best of both.
Together, it's a
so-
superpower.
yeah,
Yes,
so-
The
absolutely.
We're gonna
GBD,
do
the
both
golden brown and
sides.
delicious.
Like I said, this is the pastry chef trick part. If you don't put this on, it's absolutely fine. I mean,
Okay.
it'll cook. It'll be fine. It won't be as pretty.
It'll
It
be
won't be as
like
pretty,
when
won't be as
won't be as
tasty.
pretty.
it'll be like when your significant other says, "It's fine.
It's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, in the pastry chef world. Did I get a?
It's fine."
Brushes do that a lot.
Yes, I know the shed.
And then I
that's
have
sugar?
just some white sugar, regular grain lace sugar, pretty heavily.
And that's gonna give it that crunchy,
Caramel,
crystallized
yeah.
caramel topping, right?
So we're gonna put that in the oven for about 30 minutes.
Yes.
395, 400.
Okay.
And you just let it go and drink some coffee.
Drink some coffee.
And it turns
Or
into
some bourbon.
this?
Boom.
Oh, I will
Turns
drink
right
bourbon.
into that.
Delicious.
This.
Vince, you know, a lot of people right now are learning how to cook on TikTok or Instagram through social, but you actually are a chef, right?
I
They can
learned
come
in-
and learn from you.
I
as
learned
well.
in the trenches.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
can't learn to do squat on TikTok.
Yeah.
You don't. You make a lot more mistakes when you don't.
Yes.
When you do it the way I did it.
Absolutely.
So this is another like
A chef trick?
ready for the pastry case kind of trick.
Okay, okay.
So Bo, I want you to grab that
Shaker?
powdered sugar shaker.
Okay.
I'm going to hold. This is just parchment that I just folded up.
Okay.
And
Piece
so we're
of
going to go
paper?
right over here, and I want you to heavily
Heavily?
with with
Reckless abandon?
Reckless abandon
Reckless abandon.
on
Yeah.
both sides.
Both sides!
All right.
Look at
that
that.
looks fantastic.
Okay.
That was reckless abandon.
And
if
then
I've
you
ever
lift
seen
it up.
Oh, you got a little
And
stripey.
you have a stripe so you can show all that work that you did.
Oh, and everybody's
on
like,
there.
ooh,
Wow.
And that's it.
That's it.
I mean, it's like I said, this is the
This is
this
easy.
is the Hail Mary of a dessert.
Yeah, that's right. This is easy. You can do it. You got that puff pastry in the back of your freezer and just.
When you got leftover poached pears, you can make more on.
That's right.
That's right. There's a knife over there.
Yes,
Well,
let's cut it up and
Oh,
let's serve
wait.
this.
Yeah, that's right. We haven't done one we can eat.
No, that's right. We're going to try this in just a moment. Stick around, folks. We got more happening. Plus, we're going to taste this dish later. That's our show, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Later with Jason Suel. Remember, you can find us out there on your social media platforms or send us an email over at laterwithjasonsewell.com. And as promised, we're going to get to taste this amazing dessert. But not before we thank all of our great guests. Thanks to Brandon from $1 Million Quartet for zooming in with us.
And of course, Chef Vince from Brightwater coming in with the pastry.
Pastry. And thanks to Ashton Barbary for that music video. That's our show. Let's eat this, Bo. We'll see you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.
All right, moment of truth.